So, Alexander Smith is back in the news. What do you mean, who's that? He's the entirely credible alleged time traveler who claims to have been sent to the year 2118 on a secret mission for the CIA. Doesn't say what that mission was, doesn't say how he got there, but he's got a blurry photograph for us all, so yeah, checks out. Now, I know for a fact that time travel won't be possible in my lifetime because obviously I would already have come back to right now to make out with myself, but there's just so many people who claim to have done it that yes, I'm going to have to do a video on it. I'm What Culture's Adam Cleary, and these are 7 people who travelled through time, allegedly.
Number 7. Chaplins Time Traveller. 7 years ago, a filmmaker from Northern Ireland by the name of George Clark claimed that he had discovered evidence for time travel in the DVD extras of The Circus, a Charlie Chaplin movie released in 1928. Because where else? The clip he uploaded to YouTube, taken from a video of the film's premiere in Los Angeles, purports to show a woman speaking into a small black device held up to the side of her head, just like a mobile phone. Now, that's a good 50 or so years before mobile phones were even first thought of, and nearly 80 before your parents finally got one, so yeah, what the f***? I mean, it seems slightly odd that a time traveller, who I'm sure would have been super careful not to have given themselves away on their trip, would casually walk around flashing a pit of futuristic tech, but what am I, the time police? Number 6. The TimeTraveling Hipster. Here's another idiot time traveller, one who, unlike the woman in the Charlie Chaplin video, apparently didn't even bother to try and blend in with the contemporary culture by buying some clothes the very second he got there. Now, I have seen Back to the Future, and that is an absolute prerequisite. According to some, the above picture shows a man from our time, or perhaps a little earlier, casually standing amongst a group of onlookers from 1941 at the opening of the Gold Bridge in Canada. And it's absolutely not untrue to say that he does look a little out of place. He's got sunglasses on, for one thing, and he appears to be wearing a button-up shirt over a t-shirt like a massive square. Experts claim that although his getup was somewhat unusual for the era, all of the clothes seen there were available to buy if you just, looked in the right stores. Imagine being so trendy, you kick off a conspiracy theory. Bravo, sir. Number 5. John Titor. After capturing the attention of an internet forum at the turn of the millennium, alleged military time traveller John Titor supported his claim that he had been sent to the year 2036 with a series of predictions about the near future. Now, you might have expected these to be vague or bereft of detail in the traditional style of doomsday preachers who'll claim the end of the world is definitely, maybe, perhaps coming in the next 10 to 200 years. But Titor claimed the Olympic Games would soon be discontinued, that the United States would descend into civil war in the aftermath of the 2004 presidential election, and the long-awaited sequel World War III would finally break out in 2015. Now, and I'll have to double-check this, but I'm pretty sure none of those came true. But that's alright though, because Titor's fans, let's call them Titor truthers, claim that he simply witnessed a different timeline to our own. So, I'm convinced. Number 4. Hkan Nordqvist. The story of Hkan Nordqvist stands out from the list of time traveller tales insofar as he didn't claim to move through time deliberately. Rather, he says, he accidentally slipped through a portal while attending to a pipe underneath his sink. If I had a pound. One proof? Well, the Swede actually recorded a video on his mobile to document it. It shows him bumping into a 70-year-old version of himself and sharing a casual chat about the fact that they had matching tattoos on their lower arms. To be fair, the video definitely depicts a pair of bald Swedish blokes with the same body ink. There's no arguing with that. Granted, they could have just found 2 vaguely similar looking bald men and drawn fake tattoos on them, but that seems to me like a lot of hassle. No, for me, this one is definitely legit. It definitely wasn't just part of a viral marketing campaign designed to get people in Sweden thinking about their pension plans. That would be ridiculous. Number 3. Andrew Carlson. A man by the name of Andrew Carlson was supposedly arrested by US authorities in 2003 after turning $800 into $350 million with a series of high-risk trades in the stock market, leading to accusations of insider trading. According to legend, the man told police that the explanation for his improbable run of fortune was that he was actually a time traveller who had gone back in time with the express intention of making his fortune in stocks and shares. With the investigators quite understandably skeptical of his claims, Carlson offered to give them clues about things like the location of Osama bin Laden or the cure for AIDS in return for his release. The story ends with him mysteriously granted bail and then abruptly disappearing without a trace. It's this part, along with admittedly all of the other parts, that makes you doubt whether it wasn't all just some media hoax designed to sell a few extra papers. But I mean, really, come on, what's more likely? A man breaking all the known laws of physics, or the media being dishonest? Number 2, the Philadelphia experiment. In the list of things the US government claims doesn't exist, the Philadelphia experiment is right up there with Roswell and effective gun legislation. Thank God then for internet conspiracy theorists and their low-grade camera equipment. Looky here, the military is claimed to have rendered one of its ships temporarily invisible to enemies during a top-secret mission in October 1943. They achieved this, so it said, by travelling about 10 minutes back in time. Going a few minutes into the past by messing around with electromagnetic and gravitational forces beneath the seabed is a lot more believable than the concept of a time machine in which you literally punch in your intended destination like a microwave. But authorities have always denied that such an experiment took place at all, because, I mean, obviously of course they would, and the science behind it is, at best, sketchy. Number 1, Donald bloody Trump. Yep, this is the best one. Some experts, and by that I mean 4chan, have postured the theory that Trump's improbable election success was actually the result of time travel. Let's unpack this. In the 1940s, John Trump, Big Donnie's uncle, was tasked with investigating the work of one Nikola Tesla. Yes, he of the mad scientist / mysterious genius delete as appropriate fame. The story goes that Big Unky Trump claimed that there was nothing of value in Tesla's work, but secretly stole his plans for a time machine. Fast forward nearly 80 years into the future, and his nephew Donald was finally able to make the thing work. How, you ask? By harnessing the lightning bolt that hit the Trump Tower the night of the GOP nomination. With his new power, he zipped around in time, correcting any mistakes he made on the campaign trail, and just about got himself into the White House. Now, is that crazy? I mean, absolutely, yes, it is, but no more crazy than the idea that he might have won the thing fair and square. So, yeah, that's it. Mad one, eh? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, even if, I don't know, it's in the past or something, I've been What Culture's Adam Cleary, and I'll see you soon.